One love, one heart. Oh, let's get together and
a new organization is birthed in New York that will be a resource center for Africans in the diaspora and Friends of Africa. Indaba Africa Center is a Zulu term which means a meeting place where Africans gather together to discuss issues.
Our primary focus is to be a clearinghouse for news and information from the continent, covering disparate points of view from the grassroots to top-level officials on politics, policy, justice, business, and cultural initiatives.
In other words, it will be a place for roundtables, forums, and conferences. On the agenda of the group is reaching out to the school systems in the U.S.
to make sure that colleges that don't have Africa centers or Africa studies centers, we kind of push it with them to see if they can do that, where we can be like a resource center for them, or the ones that have already become existent, we can partner with them and become a resource for them.
I think we can be a resource, but we could also be an advocate in pushing for the establishments of these programs within universities.
Yes.
You know, we sort of lose a generation of young people that think that there's nothing to learn, and I think that's the real problem that we're addressing.
A coordination with African programs or organizations that don't have African programs, high schools, etc., etc.
We can partner with the Board of Education, and you have people like Ted Turner who are so interested in these kinds of things. We can try to contact him and get some fundraising, try to do some fundraising around.
Indaba Africa also wants to provide a platform for African perspectives,
whereby we could have like a book club to promote books that actually serve the African interests, okay, that is very positive. And then to be able to give forum, audience to these writers and let them come in and, present their work.
As the organization prepares to launch soon, its upcoming project is to look at the Obama administration and its impact so far on Africa.
Obama's policies in Africa, have they been working well for Africa or not? I mean, there's Obama and what he says, and then there's this movement to build up AFRICOM, and they're training people right and left.
Membership is open to anyone who is African either by birth or at heart. This includes those who have lived or worked in Africa, or those who simply feel a deep connection with Africans or the continent of Africa. There is no age or gender restrictions.
We live here, we know the city, we know Africans who are struggling to fight, we invite them, the imams, the pastors,
In New York, I'm Oladele.